My tit lactated, like I had milk coming from my nipple.
Hello, curious fuckers. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
We're just going to do a really quick video because a couple of months ago, I don't know, time has lost all meaning. My tit lactated, like I had milk coming from my nipple.
She's not pregnant!
And I am not pregnant. So I was obviously really shocked and really surprised. And so yeah, it's just a really quick video to talk about lactating from your nips.
Is it a thing? Is it normal?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking normal. Like Google, like, you know when they say, oh, look up your symptoms, Google actually did help me in this aspect.
Oh, that's good actually.
Because it's very normal for women who aren't pregnant to lactate, for men to lactate, and newborn babies can also lactate, which is pretty crazy. So I was really worried, but I've had my blood tests, I spoke to the doctor, and they said only a worry if it's a continuous thing. And it was only one off that I've noticed so far, so I just got to keep an eye on it.
You sent me a pic.
Yeah, I filmed myself milking myself, which I thought was really cool. I fucking love lactating titties anyway, like I'm all for them, I'm sexually into them. And so yeah, I was like, well, I'm not gonna lactate and not film like...
I was like, I'm actually surprised that I was weirded out by it because...
You were so weirded out by it.
I was so weirded out by it, but I like the whole lactation thing.
Yeah. So why were you weirded out by my lactating tit?
I think because you're not pregnant. I was like, what is happening? This isn't supposed to happen, kind of thing.
It's like we've been taught all this time that milk is only for pregnant women and pregnant animals, not for non-pregnant humans. But yeah, apparently it's really fucking normal. It's actually called, wait for it, I can't get the page up. Right, it's called, please forgive me, galactoria. It's kind of like diarrhea at the end. Galactoria. Galactoria. Oh fuck, what's diarrhea? Galactoria.
Isn't that someone from Lord of the Rings?
Is it? I thought it was like...
Galadriel.
You're thinking of like Galactica, the fucking like sci-fi series.
Oh yeah, Galactica is actually a thing.
Yeah, it really is. And so this was really helpful. I got this information from Healthline Parenthood. Of course, it's got parenthood in the title. Nice. And it says apparently it happens to 20 to 25% of women. According to Dr. Cheryl Ross.
Wow.
That's quite high, right? That's quite high.
Yeah, for something that nobody knows about.
And I shat myself because obviously I am not planning to be pregnant. I was also like, how have I got pregnant? I used condoms. I was like, when was the last time I had unprotected sex? That was like fucking, must have been like 6 months ago with Thomas. It would be a miracle Jesus child.
Now, imagine if that was that's not one of the first signs of pregnancy. I'm pretty sure you only start lactating right at the end of pregnancy.
Pretty sure, yeah. I was like, wow, have I just been pregnant for like 8 months without noticing? I mean, it can fucking happen.
It can happen. This is what really freaks me out with pregnancy because it's like sometimes you hear these stories and you're like, they didn't even know that they were pregnant.
Yeah, like, I pissed a baby out in the toilet, and you're like, oh my god. I think it's really rare that happens. You think about how many people are pregnant and have babies. So yeah, there are other symptoms, include leaking from the nipples, enlargement of breast tissue. Oh yeah, I scared myself because I instantly thought, this was when I was chatting to you, Florence, you were like, that's a big breast change, you need to speak to a doctor because it could mean something else. And I had a lot of breast changes, like my boobs have gotten bigger, they're sore, I had a couple of like marks on them. They were just spots, and because the skin is thin there, they just didn't go for a while. There was other things that I've written down here. Yeah, I saw the doctor, absolutely fine, really normal. So yeah, missed your irregular periods, loss or lowered sex drive. I was like, well, that ain't me, man. Nausea, acne, abdominal hair growth. Abnormal. abnormal hair growth, headaches, and trouble with vision. Yeah, there's like, it could be caused by a bunch of things like medication, by medical conditions, like, yeah, thyroid issues, kidney, chronic stress, and then some other scarier stuff here.
We all must have chronic stress right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. High levels of estrogen, apparently found in newborns. This was interesting. It says drug use, regular use of certain drugs like opiates, marijuana, and cocaine.
What? That
Yeah,
is
I know.
so random.
Really interesting, right? Breast stimulation. I mean, I play with my nipples when I masturbate, so breast stimulation, that could be it. So yeah, it just says like you just need to get your blood tests done, you need a pregnancy test done, a mammogram potentially, MRI. But yeah, my doctor, she was just so chill about it. She was like, nah, like it's good to come in, make sure you're getting checked out, but you are fine. If it happens consistently, come back.
I don't trust GPs though.
You can't say that, man! I trust GPs. I don't think they can always get it right, and I don't think that seeing one person is going to give you the right answer, but I trust GPs, otherwise what's the fucking point in going to them, man?
There's just been a lot of circumstances in my own life through my family where they have got really big things wrong.
Yeah, I would agree with. I think if you're worried, get a second opinion. There's no harm in getting a second opinion from somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a male, talk to a male doctor. If you're a female, talk to a female doctor. If that makes you feel more comfortable, especially when it's a gender-related issue like breast out your titties.
You know what? You
Breast.
usually know if there's something really wrong with your body, like you know, and you have to like properly like press them on it. Usually do your own research first and then be like, hey, it might be this, and they're like, okay, we'll do the test. And then that's how I figured out I had thyroid issues.
Yeah.
Because they told me that my thyroid issues were just SAD.
Yeah, I do
there's
think
something
that,
else here.
especially with the NHS, doctors in general are under a lot of stress, and they're supposed to know everything firsthand. Like, they are your first port of call, unless they don't know, and then you get referred to something more specialised. They're not going to know everything. They're only human. They're going to get it wrong, but this is why you should press them if you are stuck on an issue, worried about an issue, or if you think there is something going on.
Yeah.
Definitely push
Because
them.
it could be the difference in you like dying or saving your life.
Dying or so fucking wow, Florence, Jesus Christ. Then steering the field, like, don't go to the doctors because they're untrustworthy, but also you could die.
No, I'm saying you've got to press them.
Yeah, do press
Because sometimes their first initial reaction to what you're saying won't be right.
Yeah, how are they going to know what your body's doing or feeling? They're not going to get like a whole fucking months or weeks or years worth of information.
That's why you have to give them
session.
as much information as possible.
And always, I think it's just important going to the doctors anyway, as much as possible. Like, you can do cool things now. Like, my doctor, I had an issue. I didn't even have to go in to the doctor. I sent a picture and they were like, oh yeah, cool, that's fine. You know,
That's cool.
Really cool, right? I was like, yes, doctors are going up in the world. You can do video calls with them, especially now with COVID times.
I had a phone call appointment earlier.
Yes, I love the phone call appointments because then
But now
if
I have
they
to go in next week.
But that's good though, because you don't want to unnecessarily go in if nothing was wrong.
Yes.
And then now that they are seeing you, then it's like, yeah, please come in, chat to us.
Anyway, Reed's nipple leaked.
Yeah, I wanted to tell everybody because I was excited by it. I think I told everyone. I messaged like my girls instantly. I was like, oh my God, I got milk from my titties. Filmed it, took photos, and also it might, like, a lot of people were like, was it definitely milk? You can get discharge of like different colours, of like different consistencies. For me, this was 100% white. It might have still been like, I don't know, pus or like something else, but it was white. It looked like milk. I cannot deny.
It looked like milk. I can second that.
Milk. So I'm like, yeah, man, let's get this into some sexual play. Suck on my titty, let's go. But yeah, nothing to worry about if you're suffering of the same thing. So yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So if this has ever happened to you, please comment down below. We'd love to know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not already.
Follow us on Instagram at @ComeCurious and our personal accounts ReedAmberX and Florence Bark. Also check out our podcast Fucks Given if you haven't already. We talk a lot about sex on there with other people, which is pretty cool. And we might be having some merchandise out soon, so keep an eye out for that, baby. Check our Instagram for all the information, all the updates and deets.
And let's go to sleep now.
Yeah, like we're done. It's Friday. Fuck this shit. Let's get into bed. Feel cozy and comfy. Although now I'm going on an online date, so we'll see. Alright then. Cool. Bye.